All right, guys, Maz Mojito here. Today we are checking out Peregrino for the first time. From what I've seen, it's a dark isometric survival adventure where we'll explore a cursed forest during the day and manage our caravan and companions at night. I never played it before, so we'll be learning everything together. Let's get into it. All right, so what I'm seeing so far is we're going to be doing a lot of picking up scrap materials and stuff on the forest floor. The inventory system reminds me of God of War and some of the other games where it's all about surviving different rounds, but the inventory system is about putting things where they fit in certain slots in your backpack. Also, kind of like Diablo almost, where you can rotate and whatnot, or many of the other kind of games where they have the same inventory system. So, um, controls a little bit, it's different. You can move around left, right, with the WASD keys, but the mouse, I guess, you're still going to be using the mouse to have your character interact with certain things. So we got a processor here. This is like some kind of machine. So I guess as we go, extraction bells. Save the game by interacting on the extraction bell. Okay. So this allows the fast travel around. That's what this thing is, I guess. Here's the camp. Okay. So the camp has a couple workbenches and crafting tables and stuff like that. I think we got enough wood here. We do need to build bow and arrow and some other tools. So I'm not sure what these stones are. Throughout the forest, you'll find 5 sacred seals you must obtain. Okay, so we'll be looking for stones like this as we play, and that helps you complete some kind of altar. Okay, so something to keep an eye out for. I'm gonna grab a couple more sticks here, get on a crafting bench, turn these sticks into some useful items like tools and stuff like that. I wonder if you can rotate. Let's see. Yep, perfect. Okay. So if you like Tetris, this is a Tetris inventory system I like to call, where you just kind of rotate and fit things in the right right places and squares. We got some rocks here too, so that's going to be useful. I think we got all the materials that we need to actually build some tools. So, so yeah, let's explore all the different crafting stations and get some arrows here. And now I crafted so many arrows, I don't have enough of those. Wood pieces 8. Okay, well, all right. So we'll go continue collecting, and eventually we'll be able to blueprints. Okay, we'll be able to get out of here and start exploring. So, I'm still looking for the wood pieces I need to make a bow, but while I'm at it, I'm just gonna go ahead and do some exploration. We can fish in the game, that's awesome. Let's see, looking around here, we got some blueberries, okay? So we picked some cranberries back at the camp. So it looks like the blueberries here, and we'll go ahead and flip that around Tetris style. And I haven't figured out how to get the wood pieces yet, but we'll definitely figure it out, because I'm sure it's all part of the survival loop for the game as far as finding resources. I had some stuff here, but I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if he drops the resources or if the character automatically eats it. So at any rate, we'll just keep it moving. Maybe when he shows up, he actually puts it in the inventory. I just don't see it. Let me see here. Let me check the inventory. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Whatever you get in the forest, when you come back into camp, it automatically goes into the inventory. So that's useful to know. So, All right, so we got to find wood pieces. When we find wood pieces, we can actually craft a bow. Okay, so this is showing us the importance of nighttime, in which case it looks like you will be hunted. So we'll need to get back to the camp pronto because we don't even have a weapon to defend ourselves. Just like that big growling wolf there. So there's no way we can really fight that. So we're just going to head back to the camp and do a little bit more crafting. I still can't make any useful tools right now, so that's a little bit annoying. But I can't really get past that wolf until I at least have some kind of weapons. And even now I'm starting to hear the bells toll. Oh, there's somebody up there hanging. But I don't have a way to shoot them down, so we'll head back to the camp. And of the materials we have, we'll see what we can use. Let's go ahead and get this stuff back. Okay, so something I just figured out, you actually craft the wood pieces yourself. So now we should be able to make a bunch of tools like they just showed up. So let's get our weapons going, and then what we'll probably end up doing is sleeping for the night. So we got a little mini game here for Skinny. This is definitely interesting. never done this before, so let's see if we can not ruin this pelt here. Just kind of like follow this all the way around. There we go. So we got rabbit fur. Put that on the ground. How many times can we skin? Quite a few. So we'll just slowly use our mouse to follow the arrow. There we go. And it says it's depleted. I guess because I messed up the first time, I don't get to see what the third ingredient or item is that I would get, but at least I got my arrow back. We'll get some cranberries here. There is a person up there. I don't know if I can reach him, but it looks like I have to somehow make my way up on this side and around. So we'll come back and explore that. Meanwhile, if I see some more rabbits, I'm definitely going to do some hunting. So at least I have a nice source of food besides cranberries and blueberries. In the meantime, I think I'm going to have to get back to the camp so that I can use the workbench to continue making all the tools I need to get through the forest. So this is a quick way, it looks like, to empty your inventory, move all your stuff back to the camp. So that's a pretty awesome idea, especially given that my character moves pretty slow. And I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but anyways, getting rid of all that loot will allow me to just go ahead and pick up some fresh stuff. We got some bloody tracks here, so obviously there's some wolves that we'll have to take care of. Okay, let's get our dodging. Oh, my hunger level. Okay, as time progresses, you will grow how to restore. Okay, got it. So we do have to eat in this game. No problem. Oh man, this wolf is very aggressive. Alright, so took care of the wolf. Now we're gonna see if we don't mess up skinning the wolf here. Nice and slow. Okay. Excellent. And here. Oh, I won't get that. Okay, so looks like that's the farthest I'll be able to take this skinning because I messed up. So that is pretty much the loop here when it comes to dealing with animals and skinning. And my health took a little bit of a hit, so I'll definitely have to get back to camp and heal myself. So I think what we'll do is we'll go backwards, and hopefully we'll have enough wood to actually make some more tools. Okay, so the cooking doesn't seem too straightforward to me, so we're gonna try to see if we can figure it out. Obviously, if it's green, that means that you can cook, so this is gonna give me plus 15 for cooking, at least for meal-wise. So at least I got some roasted vegetables here. Let's see what this gives us. More roasted vegetables, which doesn't make sense, so these are fruits, but who am I to judge? Let's put some blackberries in here. And again, roasted vegetables. So I guess that is pretty much the main thing your character eats. Let's see if we can cook this rabbit food here. And that gives us some seared meat. Okay. And it looks like I only got a couple more things that I can cook. Maybe I can add something to this. Let's see. No? Okay. How about this? Mushrooms? Nope. Can't do that. Maybe this one. Let's see if this makes a special dish. No, it doesn't. Okay. So I'll just take this back out. And I'll just stick with the small meals. It should be enough. Finish this off. Should be enough to keep our character from dying of starvation. I still don't understand why I can't cook this. Maybe I guess it's the pot is just not big enough for that kind of meal. So we'll cook up all the little things that we have and then move on. Go chop some trees. So yet another mini game here, this time with the axe. I'm gonna try to see if we can follow it along pretty well here. So, oh, I see. So you have to stop it. Ugh. Okay, got it. Got it. Alright. Okay, so if you don't hit it in the right spot, it won't chop. Huh. And I guess if you do it perfectly, you'll get like a bonus kind of reward. So, good to know. And we'll take that. Just a log. We'll go around. We'll see. Collect as many logs as we can. It looks like the processor that we have back at the camp, we can basically use that to produce all the different items that we need, especially from the materials we gather from animals like leather. And I still don't know how to produce cloth, which is needed for some of the recipes, but maybe if I can find some fiber to harvest now that I have this sickle, that'll allow us to make some cloth with the processor. Again, the movement is very slow and delayed, so this is going to take some getting used to. I think you can sprint, and obviously you can dive roll, but it uses a ton of stamina, so if it's this is definitely something that would take some getting used to. I think, yep, we got some cotton plant here. Again, another mini game on how to get it. Alright, so this is gonna allow us to make rolls. Okay, I don't know if I'm doing this right. Oh, F, got it. Okay. Okay. This is not as easy as I thought it would be. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's a little harder than I thought it would be. Okay. Anyways, that's how we get cotton fiber. So whenever we see that, that's gonna allow us to make some more cotton rolls. And of course, if we see some rabbits and some wolves, we'll try to take those guys out so that we can make more leather, which I'm sure is going to be useful for other crafting recipes. Alright, so our first experience at death. It looks like you have to load your last autosave, I guess, or I'm not sure. So my last save was 7 minutes ago, and that is back at the camp. So combat is a little sluggish. Even the dodging was a little delayed, so that might be a little bit of a challenge for us, but we'll figure it out. Alright, so we also have some lunatic, looks like this guy's a bandit, so we're gonna go ahead and take him out. He takes a lot of arrows. There we go. So hopefully we can get those all back. But, if he didn't attack me, then maybe we could have talked about it, but obviously something's either wrong with him or he just wanted to fight. I wonder if I can smash these. It's not giving me any. I notice everything in this game, you have to wait for something up at the top. Press F to do something. So that's pretty much how this game tells you if it's something you can interact with or not. So if I don't see F to do something, I'm gonna assume it's just background art. Anyways, we're gonna explore a little bit over this area. So far, the only real useful thing I've found over here, bridge is broke, is a fishing spot. So that would be good if we want to have a good source of food by the camp. But we'll see what else is over here. Hopefully there's no more crazy guys. We do got some cotton here. And we'll go ahead and get that harvested and get it back to camp. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit more hunting. One thing I am disappointed in is it's not very clear to me how to recover my health. I didn't see any recipes for making either some healing potions or something. So this means that any attack that happens to me by a wolf is most likely going to result in me getting killed and starting over at the last autosave at the camp, which I won't be too happy with because that means I'll have to get all this other stuff all over again. We'll try to avoid wolves for now until we get a little bit stronger and until we can figure out how to actually heal ourselves. Alright, so yet another mini game here, this time for digging. So far everything that you do here is not just very simple. You actually have to pay attention to the little mini game instructions. So let's see if we can dig up this hole. Okay, so I just gotta let go right when it gets to the bar. And if I do it right, it won't turn red. Okay, we might be here for a while. Oh, never mind. Alright, so we'll move that back. There was some jewelry. It can be processed. I see. Everything that you hover over. I guess the pine wood could be processed. I'm not sure, but that's how you do some digging. We still got some quests up top. Hunt animals to get their meat, so we got to kill like 2 more rabbits. And then we're gonna go back, build a kitchen, and actually be able to do some cooking beyond what's available to us on the campfire. There we go. So I got 1 rabbit there before he got into the hole. And we'll do the little mini game for skinning. Oh, I messed up there, so that means I won't get all 3 products from this rabbit. There we go. Alright, so instead of putting them on the ground, what I do is just hit the middle mouse button, sends it straight into my inventory. We've got some more harvesting to do. But yeah, that was what I was doing before. I was actually just throwing it on the ground. This time I'm gonna make sure I put it in the inventory. The sun is going down, so I need to make sure I hurry up and get back to camp. Because if I have to fight a whole bunch of wolves, that's going to be bad news, especially now that I chopped a couple trees down and got some cotton plants harvested. I don't want to lose that progress. happens if you stay out too long, especially when the little bell is going off. So let me see, how much time did I lose? I lost 8 minutes. Okay, so I'll head back to the camp here. So it's in our best interest to hurry up and get back to camp when the toll starts ringing. We have to go back out, get the cotton, get the logs that we lost. I don't think I can just save on the fly. I don't see a save option. So the only thing we can do is go out, get resources, and hurry up and come back. So that is pretty much the game loop. Okay, so my impressions of the game so far. Character moves pretty slow, which makes combat a little bit of a challenge, especially with the wolves. I still haven't figured out how to raise my health level, so that also makes it difficult to do any kind of fighting. I hope to survive. Even holding shift, he moves a little bit faster, but he's just it seemed like he's just like really weighed down by the backpack. Okay, so that's how I get back to camp. So last time when it got dark, I didn't run the right way to get back to camp, so that's how those shadow creatures end up killing me. I think I ran over here, but I was really close to camp. Other thing I don't like is the autosaves seem to happen when you go back to camp, so it kind of forces you to, if you're out getting resources and stuff, you have to make sure that you get back to camp if you don't want to lose your progress. So other than that, I like the graphics. The loop is pretty cool. I like hunting games in general, as far as shooting the bow and arrow, those kind of ranged weapons. But the character movement is really slow. It's really weighed down. I think it's just because of his backpack. And I haven't seen any of these characters yet that keep showing up in my transition screen. So I guess eventually what will happen is I will meet the caravan people. For now, let's take the resources that we have, and first let's see what we can unlock, as far as, because that's one of the missions, I believe, is to unlock the next level kitchen. So we got this. There we go. So the kitchen, basically the campfire now has a little kettle on top, so that is what upgrading it does. And now I can cook bigger pieces, whereas before I could not cook this piece of meat, but now I can. So that's what upgrading the kitchen, or the campfire, is going to do for you. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and cook the rest of this food, put it away, and head out, do some more hunting. Okay, so if I'm understanding this correctly, the only way to really heal yourself right now is to go to sleep and then adjust the amount of hours that you're sleeping to make sure it takes your health to the maximum. Hopefully we'll be able to unlock the ability to actually make our own healing potions or something like that instead of having to rely on sleeping. The good thing is that I got another autosave in, so I don't have to worry about losing my progress if I end up getting killed. Alright, so it looks like I was able to get all my stuff back to the camp, but I hear a growling wolf, so see if I can make it back to camp, but I doubt it, because sun's already going down, as you can see in the indicator in the bottom left, and I'm starting to hear the chimes, kind of like the warning chimes that the shadow creatures are going to start coming out and hunting me. So let's see if I can make it back. The darkness is already closing in, and once those shadow creatures hit you, you really can't do anything about it. You just end up going down. So I think the camp was down here somewhere, but hopefully I can make it. Yep. Okay, I think we're safe. Just barely, but we made it. Alright, we'll see what else we can unlock recipe-wise in the blueprints. And we'll end up sleeping for the night. I can't unlock anything. If I get some more leather, maybe I can process these rabbit skins to make some more leather. And then that means I can unlock the blacksmith bench there. So I'm not sure what that's going to do for me. String of wooden smooth sent to processor. Okay. We get some stuff out of this. Okay. I'm not sure what the jewelry does. Used to imbue items with new properties. Okay, got it. So I think I'm a little early in the game for that kind of stuff. Looks like there's not really much more to process. We're gonna go ahead and man, I really don't like how big these things are. They pretty much take up all your backpack space, but I would hope that your backpack kind of expands in size. Laboratory is not unlocked yet. Metal pieces are still unavailable to us. Tailor is not locked. We need a couple more pieces of cloth. And then upgrades 6 stitching stocks to your backpack so that we will be able to make our backpack bigger. So we're going to go ahead and get the blacksmith unlocked. It looks like steel meets resolve forge. Okay, so it puts a blacksmith thing in the back of your caravan. There we go. Or at least builds it outside on the ground. Looking at that, I can now make a couple other items, but I need ore, which I have a mining pick for, and I can make a club and some rabbit traps. No, bear traps. Okay, I haven't seen bears in here, but if they're any bit as dangerous as the wolves, that's going to be a problem for me because I've been struggling with the wolves. So, nothing more to do. Let's go to sleep. Okay, I think I figured out the fighting strategy for the wolves. You have to do a double dodge because the wolves will pounce at you like 2 times in a row. So that is the key when fighting the wolves. One dodge and followed up right away by another dodge, and you'll be able to survive. I don't know about fighting 2 of them, but at least one-on-one you might have a chance. Okay, so we came up on our first opportunity to mine. Let's see how this mini game goes. Aim the pickaxe to align with the white circle indicator. Okay. Alright, so we'll try this out. Oh, I see. Okay. You gotta be quick about it, huh? Okay. So the circle just automatically shrinks, and it's up to you to try to get in the oh shoot, get into the white spot if you can find it. That one blended in. Here's one. Okay. These little mini games are interesting. I would think that they probably drive a few people crazy though, because it's not just like your typical, you find a mine node and you go out and just smash it until you get all the resources. But I don't know, I think it's different. Like I said, some people may hate it. Here's that material that was needed for upgrading one of the benches, actually, to actually craft, I think either it was Taylor or might have been something else. But with a ferrite ore, I wonder if I can do 3 of these. Yeah, okay. So I can do all of them, process them all at the same time. That's going to speed things up. We'll just do that from now on. Instead of just doing one at a time, we'll speed things up and just put everything we have inside instead of one at a time. So I think we're done with all the processing. Let's see what we unlocked in the blueprint section. All right, so we got workshop is unlocked. We got a level 2 workshop, but I'm not even close to getting birchwood. Kitchen is good. The laboratory, all I need is 1 more log, and then this will allow me to make some elixirs to mend flesh. So this will probably be where I can make that healing potion that I keep complaining about. We got Taylor here. I need, looks like another log, and I need to find some more cotton so I can make some more cloth. And then upgrades. I don't have hemp fiber. I don't know where to get that, or divine tier. However, I do have plenty of leather, and I can find some cotton plants to make some cloth. It looks like the resources, when you leave the camp or sleep for the day, they respawn, so that's a good thing. Makes it less of a pain in the butt to go around looking for all the resources. We're going to go ahead and extend my sleep time just so that I'm almost fully healed. Okay, so 10 hours. 10 hours will get me fully healed. So, no, 11 hours will. So let's go ahead and sleep. The problem with that is going to put me closer to sunset, which means I won't have a lot of time to explore. But for the meantime, we're going to go ahead and make sure that our character gets plenty to eat and head back out to do some more exploring. All right, that almost filled up my food levels. I think maybe 15 is what I need. Okay, so let's out of the chest here. We will pick up some more food here, and that should maximize our health. Yep. So now our faith is really low. Not sure how to get that back. But I think that's not a good thing if your faith is really low. So we're gonna have to figure that out. Now there is a little question in the upper right: find and gather a sacred seal, but it gives me not really sure where the sacred seal is. I tried down below just to see if I could find it, but nothing so far. So we're gonna try back up here. I got plenty of arrows. I got all my tools. So let's see if we can find this sacred seal that the game is trying to guide us to. In the meantime, I'm going to have to backtrack and kill a couple wolves here. Okay, so this is a little bit interesting because I don't think I've ever seen this yet, but my faith level is zeroed out. Oh, that was way too many wolves. But my faith level is pretty much zeroed out. I don't know what happens with a zeroed out faith, but it looks like there's a kind of a countdown right here. So I think that has to do with me having very low faith. We got some cotton plant here. Plus I see the edges of the screen are starting to turn white, and you know, that doesn't look like it's a good sign. I'm going to see if I could take these wolves out one at a time, just out of curiosity. Okay. Double roll. Double roll. There we go. So that works. The double roll is working. Let's go ahead and skin this guy. Okay, there we go. And one more. Okay, there we go. Alright, and I had some stuff on the ground here. Some arrows. Oh, what is that white thing? Okay, so I think this is the shadows that come out and hunt you. Or it looks like they're like flies or something. I don't know. Let's see if I can get up there. I couldn't get up there. Alright, so that's what happens when you all your faith zeroes out. You are not worthy of Rise Program. Okay, cool. Luckily, I have a save 1 minute ago, so at least I didn't lose too much time. But it doesn't help that I'm still out of faith. So I'm probably gonna end up having to go through this again. This time I'll focus on trying to kill the wolves a little bit faster. So, double roll. Okay, got me that time. Double roll. There we go. So one wolf down. I'll come back and skin him later. Let's get this one. Okay. Okay, the double roll was not working there. Maybe roll to the side. I'm not sure. Combat's a little clunky, but it's not gonna stop us. We're gonna keep trying this as many times as it takes. But it looks like that is the direction we have to go. It's just way too many wolves guarding that area. So let me see if I can draw this guy down here so I can fight him one-on-one. Okay. Oh, what is that? Oh, he takes off. Okay. So if I pull him too far away from his, there we go, from his companions, I'm able to fight him one-on-one. And he takes off running. So I get some free shots in on him. And now I do have to go back up here and reload my arrows. I don't know why. Sometimes he climbs, sometimes he doesn't. It's kind of weird, but let's go ahead and put all this stuff away. I do need some more arrows. There we go. Alright, and I'm going to see if I can kill these wolves. I got 8 seconds left before I go insane. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Gotta roll sideways. But if you bring the wolf down into the open field, you have a better shot. Oh my god, there's too many wolves here. I thought it was only 3. Okay, let's get this guy. Oh, so that's the key. Roll to the side, not where he can still get you, because if you roll, you know, ahead of him, he has enough room to reach you. So these flies are not gonna let me see if I can drop my stuff off at least. There we go. I was able to at least drop my stuff off before I died. Fill out my arrows here. Am I taking damage? I can't tell. It looks like the fact that I'm close to the lantern, that's good enough, but if I go down there, I will get killed. But who wants to stay here until the sun comes up? Looking at the time, it's going really slow. But hey, did not have to sit here and waste time. Even though I was curious to see what happens when the sun comes all the way up, but it looks like you can bring up a map. We got a regional map, we got a global map. So this is the regional map. I guess there's a cave down there. I must have missed that. Bringing up the global map. We are currently in Glimmering Glade. We're almost to the point where this is over. As far as the daytime, it looks like it's just a little bit slimmered up. I want to let that go all the way to where the moon disappears and it's kind of the sunrise. I want to see if all this stuff around us disappears. These shadow flies or whatever they are. The wolf seems to be trapped because usually it would just run right back to its den where it was guarding the dead bodies over there. But maybe it's trapped because of the shadow flies. I'm not sure. But looking at the different areas of the map, I did unlock some veils. So let's see here. We got like a journal here, fine. Okay, got it. But when I look at the light, the extraction veil, when I open up the map, this actually allows us to travel to the nearest veil. At least we got travel option there. We are currently here, and then we have a travel option here. So this is how we will be able to fast travel. So finding these veils are very important. Allows you to get out of certain situations. We're almost done here with the nighttime. I want to see if all this stuff goes away. Okay, so sunlight, anything changing? If I don't see anything change here soon, I'm just going to go ahead and teleport right back to camp. So we'll keep an eye just for a little bit. Doesn't look like it's going to change though. Maybe it's because I'm out of faith and that's causing it to slow down. But I'm starting to see more and more of the forest around me, the grass and stuff. To the main camp. Plus that buzzy noise is starting to get a little bit annoying. All right, so here we are at the peace and quiet of the camp. Let's go ahead and get any processing we need done, cooking, whatever. And then we have to figure out this faith system. This can be broken down. Okay, all I got is a log out of that. I mean, it's kind of a waste, but I have to figure out. Oh, oak wood, pine wood. Okay, just like oak wood is what I got out of that statue. There's nothing else to break down. There's plenty of things to cook. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Let's slide this over here so we can add some fruit to it. Okay, I need to figure out how to get my faith up. Because I really won't be able to do anything without getting these white edges away. So, coming over here, you need a seal of devotion for that one, a seal of repentance for that one, a seal of sacrifice for that one, seal of atonement, and then a seal of revelation. I don't have any seals, no idea where to get them. I assume they're probably on one of the many dead bodies. What is this? There's a repair kit here. Okay, so I have enough materials for a repair kit. I can actually harvest a ferrite ore and turn it into some bars there. So the last ferrite ore I had, I actually just broke them down to metal pieces. Furnace. Okay. So this one, sacred damage if I augment. I don't have any jewels, so I can't augment anything. Can I do anything on the blueprints? I need more pine wood, I need more cloth, and same thing here, I need more pine wood. So, looks like we're going out to chop some more trees, but I have a feeling that as soon as I leave here, I'm gonna get attacked again because of this whole sacred health bar level is low. But we'll see. Maybe I can at least knock down a couple trees before I have to run back to base. Alright, so we wasn't able to get very far with that, and I think my save, which was 4 minutes ago, might still have me at a very low faith level. Yeah, I'm still empty on faith, so I won't be able to progress much more. Let me look at my foods, see if any of these give me faith back. No, they all, well, let's see. A preserved hand, finger stiffened, and final prayer. I don't know where to put this. Does it go here? Does he drop or something? I just don't. I don't know if I'm supposed to drop this or I don't know what the heck's going on. I have this for a reason. Is it just maybe I just gotta keep this in my inventory? I really don't know. Alright, so I'll just park that there. All this stuff we kind of broke down already again because it is resaving. My tunic seems to be damaged, so don't think I have anything here that's gonna increase my faith level, so we might be in for a bit of a sticking point. I guess what I can try to do is just run through the forest and see if I can get whatever the faith gadgets are that I need, but looks like the flies are gonna keep killing us, so we'll try. We'll give it a shot. We'll try a couple times to try to run through the forest and get what we need, but if we can't, then we may have to try a new game. I'm not sure how else to get around this if I can't get the faith levels up, but we'll give it a try. Alright, so these guys are not very friendly. I killed one of them over by the fishing spot before. I thought I was going to be able to unlock a new place to travel to, but yeah, I think at this point there's not really much I can do as far as continuing on this save. I may have to start a brand new game, because without being able to raise the faith level, I don't see anything in here I can craft. It's going to be kind of more of the same. I'll be able to travel for a little bit, but eventually I'll just end up getting killed by the flies. I'm going to try this direction too one more time, but the whole point is how far can I get before the flies come out and kill me. But yeah, we'll keep going. One more death here, and we'll go ahead and end it here. I'll probably continue to just play a fresh start game, really focus on trying to keep my faith level up high, and then you'll see that in the edited content in the future. Alright, so we was able to figure out the faith thing. There's a shrine here that you can pray at that raise your faith up a little bit, so that allows you to keep going in the game. I don't know if this shrine replenishes itself or not, but it at least will keep those killer flies from coming back to harass me, so that is a good thing. now what we can do is do a little bit more exploration. See what's over here. The one town that I went to, the people there were not friendly at all. They tried to kill me immediately. I think in the last save they did end up killing me, but I do want to see what's up here. Travel to high woods. Okay. And I gotta watch out for hostile. So this is a whole new region. Looking at the regional map. Here's the global map, so I'm up here at high view. Okay. I don't feel good. Oh, so that's poisonous mushrooms. So now the edge of my screen is green. So luckily the poison does not last long because it kind of cleared out. What is up here? Okay, so we got some. I think if I hit spacebar, there's a guy up here. I can't really reach him though. Let's see if I can. There we go. Let's see what he has. I got one of these before. They just turned into a log when you process them. So. Alright, so let's keep going up here, trying to figure this out. Oh, more wolves spray. Okay. Okay, yes, I know. I know. The wolves are the bad guys in this game. Okay. Kind of annoying though, right? What's down here? Is it more wolves or just rabbits? Oh, this is like freaking psychopaths. Okay. So we got wolves we gotta deal with. We got psychopaths with bows. There's another, there we go. Let's move all those there, so at least now I don't have to start too far behind, too far back. We'll send all the loot back to camp. And, let's see, looking over here. I like how you can see the rooftops of that village down there. I'm not sure if they're just as crazy as the guys that were shooting at me, but we're just gonna go ahead and run around here. Looks like there's a way up there. Let's see if I can climb up. Okay. Oh. Alright, I made it. Oh, there's a body here. So let's see. Okay. Some kind of note. Another prayer song. So this is good. I don't know if these replenish or not. I might be using them up. Not sure. But at least they fill up my faith. And I can keep going with the story. Alright. So my character is really hungry. I don't think I have any food. So what I'm gonna have to do is head back to camp, which I was gonna do anyway. And I think once I get back to camp, I can go ahead and end it here. And the next time I play, it'll be on the edited version. Just follow the lights here. Unless the lights is leading us somewhere over here. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Extraction bell. Alright, so we'll go ahead and move all this stuff. We'll use the extraction bell to head back to camp. Yeah, I still don't know who all these people are. Maybe it's some people I meet eventually. But we'll go ahead and stop right here. So, like I said, overall the game is graphics wise, it looks good. The combat is a little clunky, the movement is a little clunky, but I think it's just about getting the timing, really, like the dodge rolls and stuff like that. The mining, chopping, skinning, all those different digging, those different mechanics are not just, you know, hold a button and do something automatically. You actually have to pay attention to the little mini games. So that is a definite twist on how to do things when it comes to these kind of games. But like I said, I think at this point we'll go ahead and end it here. For anyone that has stopped by to look at the stream, appreciate you joining us. Um, for the next stream, we'll try to figure out what we're going to be playing next. But until that happens, we will see you on the next live stream.